What's up, gang? So I just dropped off the gang or whatever. I am about to attempt to eat something and go to this doctor's appointment or whatever. I'd say, like, when it comes to like your childhood or anything that you think of that like has been weighing on you, whether you lost a loved one or whatever it is, just pray for God to help heal you of that. And just know things do get better. And a lot of times, if it does not get better, you get better. A lot of times, like, different circumstances in our lives, they happen and then it comes back around to give us an opportunity to do something a little different. But just, just try to stay positive in the midst of what you're going through. And just keep popping your shit. Like, I got a lot of shit going on in the background, so like y'all might notice in my videos like me zoning out or shit like that, because it's like my flesh ego self, it wants to like worry about shit or feel down about shit. But it's just when you have your mind made up, whenever you have not even so much as like a purpose, but if it's something that you are striving for, whether it's for better or you're striving for like inner peace and shit like that, like you have to stay on top of that shit. Otherwise, you'll just allow yourself to just fall to your circumstances and you'll miss the mark, you'll miss out on your potential, all of that, right? So we just gotta pray for God to help us stay on track despite the shit that we'll go through, because he can't stop, he does have the power to do that. But a lot of stuff we'll still go through, but it's just like we can still stand strong in the midst of it. We can still get to the finish line. We still can finish the race. We still can be this great person. Tears in our eyes and all, lost family, loved ones and all, lost connections and all, we still can be who God called us to be. It might hurt while we do it. It might be confusing while we do it. Can we talk about that some more? A lot of times we have a purpose and we know what the purpose is. We know what comes natural, but shit in our lives, it looks so fucking confusing and we just feel so out of place and misplaced that it just, I don't know, to me it just all feels like fucking distractions, right? But just pray for God to help you to keep your eyes on him, on yourself, on your goals, on your dreams, on your mental health, because your peace of mind is everything. If you don't have peace of mind, nothing connected to you will have peace attached to it. That even goes for relationships and marriages. A lot of people, they think that their partner is the problem, but they really are just carrying with them pain from their childhood, pain from their life in school. Maybe they were bullied or whatever, but we think it's our partner or whatever, our circumstances. But just know we can still walk in our purpose, in pain and all, confused and all. It's still doable. And just know somebody out there needs you to keep going. Especially to my people who you've been feeling like throwing the fucking towel in, you've been feeling like giving up. Just know somebody, probably multiple people, depending on like what type of influence you have or connections you have with people, but some people literally, they need you to keep going. Like, literally, their lives, their spark that's within them, their hope that lives within their heart, it only exists because you keep showing up. You keep coming into work with a smile on your face and shit like that, And I'm not trying to get teary-eyed, but it's just like, if you can't carry on for yourself, if you don't feel strong enough or if you don't feel strong enough to make those videos for yourself, keep in mind the people who or the person, you know, who God has called you to inspire or to keep going. You know, like I know there's some people who they probably watch my videos. Like I've had a lot of people, especially on my YouTube channel, my TikTok too, and Instagram, of people who they say like my videos are like really helping them. So if I fall into my depression, if I fall into my own darkness, my own dark cloud, not only do I hurt myself by doing that, but I also hurt the people who I'm helping too. You know, so it's just like, if right now you're feeling low, you're battling with depression or whatever, you're dealing with procrastination or anxiety, whatever the fuck it is, just know God has called you to inspire some people, and a lot of those people, you don't even know that they're inspired by you. A lot of y'all don't know that people continue to stay on the right track because of you, you know. So just keep going. And if you feel like stopping, just pray for God to give you that extra kick, that extra boost, the energy, the strength. And just know a lot of times our purpose is tied to other people. So it's just like, yeah, you're following your purpose right now. It might hurt you, it might feel hard for you, but there's somebody, and maybe it's somebody in your immediate family who they struggle with confidence, but seeing you show up every day is helping them, you know. Or maybe somebody struggles with stepping out of their shell, but you do good with being on camera, you do good with public speaking, or whatever it is the fuck you do, and you're low-key giving them the courage to step out of their shells as well. But if you throw the fucking towel in, you know, it's a ripple effect. So not only do you miss the mark if you throw the towel in and give up, you give up on yourself, you give up on all your potential, but you also, you know, snatch away from somebody else their light, basically, and their darkness. So just keep going. I made a video just like this before. The first video I made that was like this, I was actually crying a lot. So I can tell I've gotten better. I've gotten a little stronger emotionally. But just keep fucking going. I know things feel funny. I know you probably having fallouts with people who you didn't even imagine you would have fallouts with, but just keep fucking going. If you can't keep going for yourself, keep going for God. And if God ain't enough motivation, keep going for your children. If that ain't enough motivation, keep going for your parents, so that they can see their hard work has fucking paid off. Or if you had an absent parent, you know, just prove to them what type of child they miss out on. You know, just keep that fire alive within yourself. And if you need that fire to be relit, pray for God to relight that motherfucker. Surround yourself with people who their fire is lit. They have passion, they have emotion, they have energy, they have confidence, they have courage, they're stepping out of their shells. Like, surround yourself with people like that if you don't have it yourself right now. You know, y'all know that song Lean On Me, When You're Not Strong? That type of shit. If your confidence is feeling low, get yourself around some confident people. If you're losing hope, get yourself around some people who believe in God and they have faith. You know, surround yourself with people who lift you up, you know. And if you're the person who uplifts people, pray for God to keep you fucking going, okay? But also, I would say too, if you're here on TikTok, just keep watching encouraging shit, especially if you're like in a low spirit right now. Try to stay away from sad shit. Try to stay away from bad news and shit. I got my account set to restricted mode. But just feed yourself life, positivity, watch funny videos, listen to upbeat music, walk around in nature, cry if you fucking need to, like really, like, cry. I always feel better after I cry. If you need to get that shit out and get it the fuck out.